Hey guys, it's Rant here, and today I'm going to be ranting on Tumblr feminists. Oh, Tumblr feminists. They make Tumblr look so much worse. They look worse. It makes it look so much worse than the girls who always thinks that punk music is 5 seconds of summer, which it's not. Because girls on Tumblr don't know shit about punk music or metal music for that matter. So they should just stay away from those genres because they don't know shit about them. But back to the subject. What I really hate about these Tumblr feminists is that they can be so biased at times. Like they can just be so goddamn biased and hypocritical too. The same ones like those Twitter feminists. They're equally worse than them. They're always making blogs saying should men be exterminated or should men be abolished. And what they don't get is if there are no men on Earth, then how can the human race continue? How can you reproduce? A woman and a woman can't reproduce. And it's funny how they say that they hate all men, but what about gay guys? I mean, so you hate them too? I mean, you say you hate all men, so they're men too. So it, in a way, to me, it seems hypocritical to me. But they're always making blogs saying that should men be experimented on, and it was a dumb one that they were saying, like one about a man getting raped. Somebody started a blog. They were like, "Hey, you're so stupid. Men can't get raped. There's no such thing. That's just fiction. It's just fiction." Apparently, that these Tumblr feminists don't really know shit. And then they're talking about saying that, hey, women should have the right to vote. They already have that. How back ass are they? They're just so ass backwards. They don't know anything about feminism whatsoever. And they're always talking about they want equality and all of this, but yet they're making blogs saying men should be exterminated or men should be killed and slaughtered. It's like they really want the population to just die out and think that's going to restart. It's not going to be some feminist world, Disney World type bull crap. It's not going to be any of that. And men won't be extinct. Neither is women until anything happens. So for that matter, just don't do any of that shit. And they're always agreeing with every little thing a dumb feminist on Tumblr says. And they're always making these little photos saying, I need feminism because a guy looked at me wrong. Or I need feminism because somebody complimented me. Wow, you need feminism because somebody complimented you? Wow. I guess when someone insults you, that's a compliment. And when someone compliments you, it's an insult. So what? You're really that ass backwards? Did these feminists really get that upset about it? These Tumblr feminists. And a lot of these Tumblr feminists and feminists in general nowadays honestly think, they really think that body acceptance is just fat people. It's more than just fat people, you know. It's people who were born with no legs or no arms or anybody like that, or born with a deformed face or deformed anything on their body. That is true body acceptance. Just saying like what fat women who are probably obese. I'm not trying to fat shame because it would be stupid to make a fat shaming rant and then fat shame. That would be just utterly stupid and hypocritical. But I'm just saying it's not just. I'm just saying to all you little stupid Tumblr feminists out there, body acceptance isn't just about fat people. You dumb plus sized glasses wearing fuck bags. It is not just fat people. It is people who are born with like what, like a disjointed arm, like one arm is short and the other is a baby arm. That is like a deformity. And it can be considered as body acceptance of people who are like, can accept their body. But these Tumblr feminists think that it's just about fat women, saying that, hey, every fat women should be accepted. Yes, they can. But there's just so much people in society who think that it is a sin or think that it's a crime to be fat or plus sized or even thick. Honestly, why would you hate on someone who's thick, especially a girl? You must be really stupid to hate a thick girl. You must be the dumbest person, especially a curvy one. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just really upset by this. I'm just really upset that these Tumblr feminists are still around, and they've been around for like what 4 years now, I think. Yeah, 4 years, 4 years, 3 years or 4 years. I don't know. Correct me in the comment section, please. I need help. And their opinions are just so, I don't know, just so sexist in a way, saying that they should objectify men. And let me just give you a little lesson on sexual like objectification and commercials. People do that in commercials because you know the old saying, sex sells. So people are going to buy anything if it is a hot muscular guy or a hot skinny curvy girl serving somebody like a beer bottle like the new Heineken beer, whatever. That's because that people use that as a target because they say that sex sells, and it just works. It's been working since the beginning of time, and it's not really going to happen. But these Tumblr feminists don't know that. They don't really know that much about body objectification, and and still, it's just so ironic and hypocritical how they say that they all hate men, but the creator of Tumblr is a man, and even he's about feminism. And if you heard about that guy who made that new Avengers movie getting bashed on by feminists on Twitter, even the Tumblr feminists were getting on him. Yes, even the Tumblr feminists. Just wasn't the Facebook ones. I mean, the Twitter ones. The Tumblr ones were getting on him about this. That they will actually bully somebody over doing this one thing. They'll bully somebody over Tumblr. Hell, they'll even go to their Twitter accounts or Facebook accounts. They'll go into any account except for MySpace, because who the hell still uses MySpace? Give it the time. That these people really, that these types of feminists are really this bad. They're just honestly the worst types of people you can meet online besides trollers or just weirdos or weeaboos. They're worse than them. They're even worse than scene kids at a equal rate-ish. At an equalish rate, they're worse than them, but just not that shit tier worse. But honestly, it's just so sad. Most of these Tumblr feminists are always so-called plus size. And I know that not all feminists are just plus size. They can be skinny or curvy or anything else. But it's just so dumb. And they really support like the LGBT rights thing, and that's nothing wrong with it. But the way that they try to represent it, they're giving the LGBT community a bad name by how they present it. They're making it look worse, and they're making everything look worse. They make everything on the internet look so much worse than it already is. They make Tumblr worse. And to avoid them, just don't talk to them. Hell, don't even get a Tumblr account. I go on Tumblr basically for creepypastas or look up something for like horror or stuff that's funny or Mia Khalifa. Yeah, I have an obsession. I know, fuck you. And anything else. So, in a nutshell, Tumblr feminists are the worst types of feminists in the world. They're worse than the radical feminists, which I might do a video on. So make sure you like and subscribe, add me, and peace.